what's up? This is Farah Baby Doll 2282. Anyway, I got this message on YouTube, which I thought was like hilarious. Well, not hilarious. I kind of understand where the person coming from, but it's like you gotta understand where I coming from. All right, okay. Well, let me talk about what the message said. The message said pretty much, how come do I sound so fake in my videos? So here is an answer to your question. At first I was like highly annoyed by what the question was, but then I was like, okay, my husband always tell me I tend to put on this way of talking. This is how it's like. My whole entire family is from South America, Guyana, which is considered, well, it's not part of the Caribbean island, it's not part of the West Indies, but it's considered West Indies culture. Alright, so over there, we speak broken English, and I'm from British Guyana, which is, if you don't know where it is, it's this cool shaping island above Brazil in the middle of Suriname and Venezuela. Alright, so we speak over there patois. When I came to America now, well, I was born in America. My mom made sure all of us, all me and my two sisters, was born here in America so that we won't have any problems, you know, being able to travel or go anywhere we want to. We don't have to worry about visa or anything like that. So she made sure we were all born in America. So I grew up here in America, but I grew up most of my life over there in Guyana with my family and everything. Well, over there, it's such a diverse culture. We don't have one particular culture for that country. You know, we got our Hindus, we got our Muslims, we got, Amerindians, African Americans, we got Asians, we have people from Colombia lives there, you know, Portuguese, everything like that. So growing up there, it's such a diverse culture. So we speak one language called Patois, which is in America would say broken English because it's not proper English. Anyway, so coming to America now and having to go to school in New York in an all girls Catholic school, and I had all these girls used to make fun of the way I talk because they're like, I don't understand a thing you're saying. So then it was so stressful to like make people understand what I'm saying or not be teased the way I was talking. So I started like, I guess, watching more TV, watching more movies, start focusing on the way you would say proper English and the way Americans speak. So I started to get like this, my husband called fake way of talking, which I understand, where he's like, I sound like a white girl. Well, when you're growing up and that's all that was really mostly around you as you're going to this all girls Catholic schools, mostly these white girls that were like, very and you're trying to fit in and you're sick and tired of being teased, you change. So I decided to change the way I talk. So I started talking more as my husband would say, more white. I don't know if that's like, what would that be? Anyway, so I was like always like, hey and hi and oh hello and yes and blah blah blah. And I'm home and with my family, I talk different. I talk the way we would normally, normal way of talking for me and for them. It's like weird when America, you say water and we say over there water. You say boy, we say boy. You say girl, we say gal. You say grocery store, we say market. You know And it's pretty much like, you know, you'd say, "Are we going?" and we would say, "Are we going?" And it's a total different way of talking, and it's like growing up, and people just was like, "What are you saying? Is she even speaking English?" And I hated that, so I started changing the way I talk. But at home, with my kids and my husband, I talk normal like this, and this is basically me. This is how I talk. This is normal for me. Like, I find myself sometimes when I'm talking now, I'm gonna start paying attention the way I sound, and then I get so self conscious about it that I'll change up the way I talk and then try to sound more Americanized and try to fit in and everything like that. But, it's hard when you're around people and they're like, and you're like, "Oh, come on, let we go now." And they're like, "What?" And like when people's like, you grab me, and I'll be like, in America you say let me go, and over there we say loose me. Loose me now, what you holding on to me, so. And that's how I normally talk with my family. So I apologize if to you, like right now I'm talking and I'm getting self-conscious about the way I'm talking, so I'm switching up. I tend to switch it up, and like when I talk a lot, you hear more of my accent and I'm more relaxed and everything like that. But then, when I'm self conscious and I'm on camera and I'm recording myself, I'm like, "Oh my God, I gotta talk proper because then I don't want people to be like, oh, I don't understand nothing you saying. Like, what you trying to tell me how to do my eyes? How I gonna understand what you saying? I don't talk that kind of language and that kind of stuff." So, this is my apology to my subscribers that I'm sorry, if you feel like I sound fake when I'm my videos, but this is an explanation of why I just sound like that. And